Hello and welcome back to TGTV. More specifically, welcome back today to Acton Coachworks, which unsurprisingly is in Acton. You may well know where I am actually, because I'm very close to A, Topaz Detailing, and B, very close to HRO and Lamborghini, where they have the Lamborghini supercar meets, and where there was an unfortunate incident actually very recently with a Hurricane Performante. Less on that and more on what I'm actually doing here today. Today I'm here to collect my 996 C4S. Now, you may recall that I did a video some time ago with my 996 telling you all that it was going off to a body shop, a spray shop, to get some work done to the front of it, because how best to explain it? I do not like front number plates. The number plate's actually okay, but what I don't like on the front of sports and supercars is the big plastic box that goes on the front of the car, the plinth that the plate sits on. I think it spoils design, it spoils aero, and it just kind of defeats the whole point of the front of the car. I realise at this point you're all shouting at me that it's a legal requirement, and I know that, and I have got sticker plates for all of my cars, and I stick them on all of the time. But legalities aside, I think the plinth ruins the looks of cars, and especially on my C4S, I just think the front end is so nice with those lovely fried egg headlights, that it'd be a shame to have a big plastic box on the front there. So what I've done, I've taken it to Acton Coachworks, who are second to none in the body shop game. In fact, I'm actually having to point myself over at the entrance here, because in front of me there are loads and loads of cars they work on. They are working on some ridiculous stuff, but the nature of body shop work is that you can't actually film a lot of the cars that are in here. So cars come in for little scuffs, little scrapes here, there and everywhere. Perfectly normal. Every car gets in a scrape every now and again, but they are owners' cars, and owners do not, understandably, want their rare piece of metal put on YouTube with a scrape on it and whatever, because people get very funny about non-original paint and whatnot. There's insurance claims going through, live claims in progress, and basically just customers' cars. So out of respect, and also out of the fact that I wouldn't probably want someone filming my car scraped with the bump hanging off, being worked on, I'm not filming. So with some very cool stuff here. I know that doesn't help you guys and girls, it's not particularly interesting content me saying that, but yeah, they've got millions and millions of pounds worth of metal here that they're working on at any one time, and last time when I came here there was some mental stuff. Anyway, that aside, boring stuff aside, my C4S is actually in front of me as well, so I'm going to go and film that and try and keep out other things in the background, so try not to snoop too much around the car when I show you what's been done, but let's go have a little look. So here we go then. Here is my new look 996 C4S. Now this is an old car, it's about 17 years old, so it's not perfect throughout, but the one thing that I did want done, because it was a bit stone chipped at the front, and there was also a big fat rectangular plinth here, I wanted this taken off, drill holes sprayed in, and the whole thing resprayed. And what they've also done here as well, you'll note, these grills were looking very tatty as well, so they've tidied those up, made them look a lot better, with their kind of, there's some sort of magic aerosol that they've got, I don't know how they do it. And also down here you'll notice that this under tray piece is also brand new, so the car now, it looks perfect. That, I believe, that piece of kit there was about 150 odd quid from Porsche. And the grills are just standard still, but they've just been reconditioned, and then the spray job as well. I mean, I don't know how much a spray job runs to these days. It varies on the car, so it'd be pointless even telling you how much it was, but yeah, it's lapis blue paintwork for those asking, not midnight blue, it's lapis blue, so very nice deep metallic, and you'd be able to see that if the sun was still out, but the quality of the job they've done on this is absolutely amazing. I can see myself in there. Hello, look how crisp that reflection is as well. Mental, absolutely mental. I'll start waving like a moron. But overall, I'm very, very happy. I'm keeping it quite close to the car here, because as I say, I don't want to show anything else here. People's cars, people's number plates and all the rest of it. But overall, I am really, really happy with that. They also did, actually, whilst we're here, I think it was this wheel. Was it this wheel? They also refurbed one of the wheels because one of the wheels was corroding a little bit. There was something on there that I wasn't particularly happy with, so they've refurbed the wheel as well. I can't even tell which one it was, a testament to how much of a good job they've done here at Acton Coachworks. And also coming around the side of the car, there was a little ding in the side of the car here that had been touched in relatively badly, so I've also sorted that out as well. Well, I haven't done anything. The guys at Acton Coachworks have done that as well. It looks good as new, and to the point I can't even work out which side it was. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'm buzzing to have the car back. The car actually ran out of battery whilst it was here. They charged it, but the wings had a little fit. So if you're wondering why the wing's hanging out a touch there, that is why that's happened. But yeah, I've been without the car for about 10 days, and I'm very excited to get back in it and have a little drive. In terms of work then that I want done to the car going forward, anything else I want doing, I'm currently looking for someone to help me with the interior, make it a little bit less tatty inside. Just tidy it up, just freshen it a little bit, because there's a few little scuffs on there. The gear knob and handbrake are actually quite nice, but just around the kind of console there were years of use and prodding buttons, and just on this center console here. So I am actually going to get that tidied up. I'm going to put some brand new floor mats in there. I'm going to put something in here which kind of gets rid of any kind of odors of use over the years. Not that it stinks, I mean I probably smell more than the car, but those are the only bits that really I'm going to do with the car. And potentially these kick plates here, I might sort those out and get some of the scuffs off them. But overall, for an old girl, it's actually looking pretty nice. I might get the leather reconditioned as well. It's a little bit kind of, potentially a little bit yellowy and a little bit cracked, but it's not actually that bad. It's a fairly low miles car, so not too bad. Anything else I'm going to do on the car in terms of restoration wise? Calipers are a little bit faded. I mean, that one's not actually too bad. This one here is a little bit faded, so I'll probably get someone like F1 Wax, Stu over at Dub Customs, to work his magic on that. I'm sure he'll know exactly what he's doing with that. Center caps maybe you could do with a little bit of TLC. I mean, that one's a little bit ropey, so maybe we'll do something with that. The other thing as well that I want to do, the plastics as well, they could potentially do with a little freshen, but there are loads of products to bring those back to black, and I believe actually one of the products is called Back to Black actually. Again, with the rubbers around the doors, it could all just do with a little spruce up. And where the cars had a little bit of paint before, because all cars have had paint, there's some overspray on some of the rubbers as well, where people have done a quick touch-in job. But all in all, nothing drastic. The main thing was for me when I bought this car was to buy one that was mechanically sanded, had all the services, and it'd be owned by an enthusiast. So the cosmetic stuff wasn't really a concern. There are loads that look really nice, but if they're missing services and they've had non-original parts fitted, or they've had their mileage messed around with and all the rest of it, I don't want those cars. I'd rather one that I just do a few cosmetic bits to and I can keep and enjoy. And to those of you saying just drive it, don't tidy it up and whatever, I don't really care. That's how I enjoy cars, and that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. I will tidy it up, I will restore it back to its former glory, and that's how I enjoy it. So there we go. Hopefully that's of use to you all, and you now know what's happening with my C4S and what I'm planning on doing with it. It needs some tyre gel as well, because I like tyre gel. Those of you telling me off about the rear wiper, I'm not going to remove it. I like it. I'm going to keep it there. And then I'll probably remove that sticker as well, although I like Full Star Classics. Hello Full Star Classics if you're watching. And that is pretty much it. They prepped the car really nicely. I don't really need to do anything else other than that extensive list of minor bits that I've just gone through. Without further ado then, I'm crouching down so I don't get any of the bits in the background. Without further ado then, I'm going to take this on a drive. Might have a little chat, I don't know. Might end the video, who knows. Catch up in a sec. So one final thing actually before I go, I've just been speaking to Paul here, and here's you say that the car actually has the original bonnet. It may not sound like much, but most cars have had a shunt at some point, and it's got the original bonnet because it's got the sticker. So when you replace a bonnet, you don't really get a sticker, so that's all very exciting. I'm really sorry to bore you all with that, but I had to share it. Okay, bye. So I've now finally stopped with the C4S, and it's time to end the video. I just want to say huge thanks to Acton Coachworks for their work on this car, their professionalism and their honesty with things as well. There was actually a crack in the wheel arch liner as well, and all sorts of bits and bobs. They were just absolute gents to deal with. So hugely thanks to the team there. And it goes without saying, if you need anything, I'll leave all their details below. They are an approved repairer for many brands, so do give them a shout, check them out. I'll leave their website below, and as I say, they are right by Acton Coach, and as I say, they are right by HRN Lamborghini and Topaz Detailing as well, and they all work together as well. So well known, well trusted, great bunch. Anyway, for now, I just thought I would update you all on what I've been up to with the car, what's going to happen to it, and my plans for it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you enjoyed the update, and I'll see you all very soon. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah.